07, aka Ace Dynamo, aka Alias Ace, aka AK, and I'm back, man. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe, man, to my channel. So every time I drop one of these videos, man, you get it right hot off the press. As soon as it releases, go ahead and hit that notification. Just in case y'all ain't getting my videos, hit that notification bell off and then hit it back on. Then we connected, right? Now, before I get into the topic of this video, I'm gonna just close my damn mouth. And I just want y'all to sit back and think. On the Xbox, on the PC, and I'm not talking about the console games that went to PC. I'm talking about PC games, right? Not ported games. And I want you to think about the Xbox games. And I want y'all to just sit back and have a moment of silence. And I want you to think about what game on the Xbox or on PC that looks better than Forbidden West. Let me give it a moment of silence. Here we go. Now, as you can see, I want you to think about what game on the Xbox or the PC that looks better than this game. I'll wait. Now, I'll tell you why I did that at the end of the video. But as you can see from the title above or the title below, depending on what device you rocking on, man, let's get into the topics. Man, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. So go ahead and get y'all snacks. Whatever y'all trying to grab, you know what I mean? Y'all Twinkies, y'all Ho-Hos, y'all Frito-Lays, you know what I mean? Y'all Suzy Q, drink y'all pop, y'all Fagos, whatever y'all drinking, a cup of coffee, whatever. With some good ass caramel creamer or whatever you gonna grab. Go ahead and get it. I'm not gonna keep you long. This is to kind of have y'all laid back for the rest of the night, man. I have to talk about this. I wasn't even gonna speak about this, but I've been seeing a lot of crazy posts going on all over the internet, not just on YouTube, not just on Reddit. I'm talking about all over the net when it comes to Sony releasing this PSVR 2, right? Now, a lot of people are saying that it's expensive for $549. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not rich at all, okay? But that price is pretty steep. But on the other hand, it's not. Not for what you're getting. And I want people to understand that all of this super capping going on, all of, oh, Hey, what up, Cool Breeze? Cool Breeze, I'm sorry. Hey, what up? What up, homie? Hey, thank you for stopping through, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all long, but I have to talk about this topic right here because I think a lot of people is misrepresenting what's really going on with this PSVR 2. Okay? I don't think a lot of people understand, and I think it's more that fake outrage, a lot of hate, because over there on the Xbox, especially the Xbox, I'm not really gonna get on PC, but over there on the Xbox platform, they have nothing. They have absolutely nothing. Zilch. Nada. Nothing. It's a reason why I put this game up here. There is a reason why, because I just want y'all to marvel at the level that Sony Studios, their first party studios, is up to. I want y'all to see the level of perfection, of TLC that Sony continues to give these AAA blockbuster exclusive bangers, right? Oh man, these bangers, man. I'm telling you, Sony stay banging off. They stay banging off while Xbox stay lacking. Oh man, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Okay, so look, let's talk about the PSVR, right? Because on one hand, like I said, yeah, $549, that's a pretty steep price. But when you understand what you actually getting, it's not. Keep in mind, the first PSVR was $500. It was $499.99, right? I mean, that came with the move and everything, and then after a couple years later, it went down. But that was just for the base. That was just for the headpiece, right? The headset of the first PSVR, right? You didn't even have the move controllers. That was 400. Sometimes like on Black Friday, you might find it for 299. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But the original price for the first PSVR was $500. I didn't hear nobody complaining about this, right? Now, Sony has doubled down. They have doubled down on they offerings, okay? Sony has doubled down on their offerings for the PSVR. And the second iteration of this peripheral is staggering. The features, all the bells and whistles that you are getting with the PSVR 2 is astounding. Now, I didn't get the first one. Only because, now don't get me wrong, I was interested in it, but the only reason why I didn't get the first one because it was too many wires. It was too many wires. I did not want to, I wanted a VR experience, but I didn't want to be constricted and confined with all those wires. So they got rid of the wires. You only got one cable now, okay? You only got one cable. Now, there's other VR headsets out there, you know what I mean, like the Oculus and all of that, and the MetaQuest, and all these other little things that's out there, right? Keep in mind, at one point in time, Phil Spencer from Microsoft came out, especially Phil Spencer came out and was talking about y'all about to get a VR. Oh, the Xbox, them fanboys, oh man, they was just happy talking about, oh man, we about to have this, we about to have that, we about to have the HoloLens, we about to, oh, it's better than VR and all this other stuff. Y'all remember that, right? See, y'all Xbox be acting like this don't happen, but y'all stay in denial. Y'all suffering from PTSD. I'm trying to tell you, Phil Spencer had did a mind fuck on y'all so bad where y'all don't even know what to appreciate anymore. Y'all constantly depreciating everything of value. I'm gonna say it again. Y'all is depreciating everything of value. When you see some quality, you instantly hate on it. And it's messed up because you've been mind fucked by Phil Spencer, the snake oil salesman, right? Like, this is crazy, man. So let's get into it, man. I'm gonna just read off the specs, but this is what I want y'all to do first, right? This is what I want y'all to do first. I want y'all to look up the what is it called again? The MetaQuest 2, right? I want y'all to look that up, right? So go ahead, look that up right now. Go ahead and Google that right now, right? Because I'm gonna read off the specs to the PSVR. I'm gonna run down on the specs of the PSVR while y'all Google The MetaQuest 2. I want y'all to pull up the specs. Type in MetaQuest 2 specs, right? Go ahead and do that right now. I want y'all to do that. While y'all doing that, I'm going to just pan this camera around. This amazing looking game. I mean, this is stuff you don't even see on the PC. On the highest end PCs, you don't even see games even looking close to Forbidden West. Look at the detail. Look at the detail on the mech. Look at the mech that she's sitting on. Yo, what up, Cool Breeze? What up, what up? How you doing, man? How you doing? Hope everything good with you, homie. Hope everything is good with you, man. I'm out here to put out the real truth, the real information on this PSVR 2, Cool Breeze, man. I'm telling you. When I tell you what the PSVR 2 is offering and why I am getting it, is because this is the version of PSVR that I have wanted since they released the first one, okay? So, now that you've Googled it, right? The MetaQuest 2. Now that you've Googled it, let me run down the specs that this is offering, all right? Okay, let's start with the release date, right? Oh, it's all good. That's why I'm glad you're here. You know what I mean? You got your snacks, you grubbing, do what you do. You're going to enjoy this one. So just chill, lay back, and enjoy how I put this together for you, homie. It's going to be right. But the information that I'm about to give you for the PSVR 2 is going to let you also decide if this is worth getting or not. You know, like I said, $549 is a lot, but for what you're getting, it is amazing that it's actually this cheap. Okay, so let's get into it, right? Aloy keep hopping up on that mech, man. She keep hopping up on hopping up on that mech. All right, check this out. All right, so it comes out February 22nd, 2023. Good boy, good boy, good boy, right? Comes out on the 22nd of 2023. Now I want y'all to understand that the PSVR 2, the panel is native 4K OLED. Okay? Native 4K OLED. HDR. Let me say that again. Native 4K OLED HDR. No, that's not separate. That's together. That is what you getting in each eye. Is the OLED native 4K HDR. Right there is already a banger. Right there would have me sold. Because I'm like, yo, HDR on an OLED? Amazing, right? Okay, now within the headset, right? You got this vibrational headset. It has haptics in the actual headset. So whatever you experience, whatever game you got loaded up, or whatever app you running on the PSVR 2, however how they implement, the settings and stuff with the haptics within the headset, you'll be able to feel certain things in the game. That is amazing. That is amazing. Kind of remind me of back in the day with like the Nintendo Power Glove and all those things, those vests that you strap to yourself, like when you playing laser tag, and when somebody shoots you with the laser on laser tag, you get the buzz in your chest or your back or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, Cool Breeze, all right? So the refresh rate is 90 hertz to 120 hertz refresh rate. No lower, no higher. But come on, 90 hertz, 120 hertz? What more can you ask for? No doubt. I stay telling piece premium product premium. Yo, hey, this is exactly why I'm making this video, Cool Breeze. This is exactly why I'm making this video. You speaking nothing but big facts, son. You speaking nothing but big facts. Straight up, because this is how I feel too. This is when I heard the price initially, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, this is a lot. But once I read the specs, I'm like, this is mind blowing. Okay, so let's keep going. The resolution that you're getting is 2000 times 2040 per eye. So that's pretty much 4K. I mean, you can't get no closer, because keep in mind, it's right up on your face. It's right up on your eyes. So you're going to get crisp, clean resolution, the visuals is going to be really clear. You ain't going to be seeing pixelated stuff through these panels at all. Like I said, the panel is OLED, right? It has the foveated rendering technology, right? Dedicated to the eye tracking. So even the little subtle movements that you do with your eye, the foveated rendering technology within the headset is going to be able to pick up every little movement of your iris. Like, mind-blowing technology. Mind-blowing technology. This is why I titled the video the way I titled the video. Sony is showing. Sony is proving why they are leading the world when it comes to the tech. Why they are top tier in the world when it comes to that hardware, man. Don't get it twisted. The software is bar none grade A too. But when it comes to hardware, nobody produces hardware and innovation like Sony does, man. That's always been their reputation, to stay hardware, right? So let's keep it going. You got the single core setup. Single core setup, USB-C setup, right? One plug right in front of your PS5. One cord to the headset, to the PSVR 2. What more do you want, man? You know what I mean? It's one cord off from being wireless. But it's smart that they did that. And I'm going to tell you why as I keep running down these specs, right? So, the controllers, the controllers, you no longer with those old move controllers, right? Them things was trash. They looked at trash. I mean, I guess they worked for back in the day for what they worked with, but when they tried to pair them with the first PSVR, it was kind of trash. You know what I mean? It was kind of jerry-rigged. You see what I'm saying? For them to be using that way. But they made it work. But now they have dedicated controllers now, which is called the Sense controllers, right? Here's the crazy part about the Sense controllers, right? They have dual sense features. So if you have a PS5 and you know what the dual sense feel like when you play games, so does the Sense controllers. They have similar features, if not all of the features. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know if they have speakers in them or not. I'm not for sure about that, right? But as far as like the haptic feedback and adaptive triggers and all that good stuff, you know what I mean? And all of that, what do you call it? What do you call it? Like the 6-axis and all of that stuff, that gyroscope, all that stuff is within the Sense controllers, right? Now, this PSVR 2 is packed with bells and whistles, man. It's ridiculous what they putting into this, right? Keep in mind, this is $549. Now, the specs that I've already said, the features that I have already spoken about, you cannot tell me it's not up there. You can't tell me for just where I'm at with the specs and the features right now, you cannot tell me that's almost $500 worth of technology right there. Okay, let's keep it going though. There's more to unpack here, right? So you have the motion sensors, right? You got to put the position trackers, right? All leading to the one USB-C. Keep in mind, this is one cord. This is one cord, y'all. This is one cord, yo. Like this is mind-blowing to me, right? Now, it also has lens adjustments, right? Lens adjusters for the panels, right? So that you can line up the panels for each of your eye, right? For the OLED panels, you know what I'm saying? The OLED HDR. But I gotta keep saying HDR because this is mind blowing to me. That these are OLED HDR panels in each eye. So it has the lens adjusters to line up your eyes perfectly. You know what I mean? So that way, it's literally custom and tailor made to the way you see things, right? All right, let's keep it going. It got the 4 cameras on the front, right? Y'all seen the picture of the PSVR 2. It got the 4 cameras on the front, the inside and outside tracking. You know, so you don't even need the camera anymore. You know, like you did with the first PSVR. You know what I mean? To actually operate the PSVR headset. You know what I mean? Because it has 4 cameras on the inside, outside. Like, mind blowing. Mind blowing. You cannot tell me that this is not at least bare minimum. And don't be a cheapskate. Don't be a cheapskate. At least all the features in the specs that I've read off is at least $400. I mean, you come on now. Come on. All right, so here is where these xbots and these PC niggas throw in the towel, right? Because they haters. Not all. I'm talking about the fanboys, right? Because you have your Xbox gamers, you got the PC gamers, what have you, right? I'm not talking about the haters. I'm talking about the fanboys that wake up every day and just need to hate on something that Sony is doing or Nintendo's doing, right? Anybody that's winning, these Xbots and these PC niggas be hating, man. They be hating, right? So they talking about Sony launching with 11 games, right? Tell me why. Now I want somebody to answer the $1,000,000 question. How is you gonna say that 11 games isn't a good offering for the PSVR 2 launching with 11 games? Keep in mind, it's not just 11 games. I'm about to tell you why it's not just 11 games. But I want you to answer this $1,000,000 question first. Why is it when the Xbox One X, remember the AK Dun X, the one they discontinued, the Scorpion Edition, remember that? The Xbox One X, the 6 teraflops is a monster. It's a beast console, right? Tell me why. That release with zilch, nada launch games. And I didn't hear none of y'all Xbots out there talking about that offering is bad. That's a bad offering that Microsoft, that Phil Spencer is giving us. No games for the Xbox One X. And then he turns back around and doubled down negatively. Phil Spencer turns around and doubled down negatively and bring out the Series X with the Series S and do it again by giving you zilch, nada launch games. I didn't hear none of you Xbots talking about this offering of having nothing, having nada for this brand new $500 console is a travesty. I ain't hear none of you Xbots say nothing about him doubling down negatively for the second time around to give y'all no launch games. Now here PSVR 2 is supposedly launching with 11 games, but see, you know your boy Ace07 always do research, right? I always do my research thoroughly because I'm a thoroughbred, right? Not only is it launching with 11 games, those are 11 side games. It is launching with 20 games. Let me say it again. Those 11 games are side games. It is a launching with 20 games. The PSVR 2 is launching with 20 games. And you Xbox and you PC niggas, I'm sorry, I ain't even gonna put the PC niggas in it yet because there is something I do want to say about you PC niggas, right? When it comes to this PSVR 2. But no, it's you Xbots, right? Just talking about that offering ain't good enough. Are you kidding me? When Phil Spencer doubled down, gave y'all the Xbox One X with no launch games, and then doubled down and gave y'all the Series X and the S with no launch games too at release. Are you kidding me? In here, this is the PSVR 2 that features just blows the first PSVR out of the water when it comes to features, right? When it comes to feature, the PSVR 2 blows all the other VR systems out there out of the water, okay? Like I said, if you did your Googling, if you got MetaQuest 2 right now, Google, if you looking at the specs right now, the specs that I've read off and the features that I read off, you know what you looking at with the MetaQuest 2. You know that it ain't got them same features. Keep in mind, the MetaQuest is $399 for the 128 gigabyte, and for the 256 gigabyte, it's $499. But here, Sony is doing something unprecedented, and this is what they're doing. Remember I told you about that one-core USB-C? Well, guess what? That one-core USB-C connects directly to the front end of the PS5. That means that the PSVR 2 takes advantage of the GPU and the CPU and all the other fancy technology within the PS5 to run the PSVR 2. I'm going to say it again. Not only Do you plug the USB-C in front of the PS5? The PSVR performs and enhances the capabilities of the VR system because it takes advantage of the PS5's GPU and CPU and all the other fancy tech that's inside the PS5. Now, you heard what I just said. The MetaQuest 2 for 128 gigabytes is $399. For $499 for the 256 gigabytes. Well, guess what? If you got a 2 terabyte, a 2 TB, not a GB, a 2 TB, it takes advantage of that too. So if you got a 4 terabyte in your PS5, guess what? The PSVR 2 takes advantage of your 4 terabyte SSD. Oh man. And you already know that the IO throughput is the fastest in the world. Even the high-end PCs don't even have that feature when it comes to the IO throughput to the PS5. Cool breeze, you know what I'm talking about. When it comes down to that IO throughput of the PS5, it is the fastest in the world. I don't care how big and how souped up your rig is, it will never be faster than the PS5. That feature is only been created on the PS5. It is nowhere else. It is nowhere else, people. Absolutely nowhere else. Now, let's keep it going. Crazy, right? I still got some ways to go, right? These are all the features and the specs of the PSVR 2. And they talking about $549 for these features, these specs. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. This is definitely on my wish list. I am definitely picking this PSVR 2 up. Like, come on now. Like, this is like a dream come true. I always wanted to get into that VR. Always wanted to get into it, but like I said, they just had too many cables and wires, and I seen how people was hooking it up and how you get tangled up in the wires and stuff. You can't get tangled with this one. You can't get tangled with this one. And the radius of it is 110 degrees radius. So you literally got free range when it comes to looking. Like, the tracking is going to be impeccable when it comes to the eye tracking. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that foveated rendering technology, because it's dedicated to each eye. It's dedicated to your irises. And not only that, like I said, it has the lens adjusters to adjust your eye perfectly with each OLED HDR panel. Oh my God. This is why these xbots dudes is hating. And this is why these PC niggas is up in arms. Because it's the PSVR is only for the PS5. And it is not offered for the PC. You know why it's not offered for the PC? Because PC been raving and chanting and just raising the roof with their little MetaQuest and their little Oculus and all of this other little stuff, right? They've been bolstering that up, right? Now I gave you the prices, right? So let's get real ridiculous, right? Let's go to the MetaQuest Pro. The MetaQuest Pro, if you type in the MetaQuest Pro, I'm pretty sure Google will start talking to you and be like, this is a $1,499.99 VR system headset. Let me say it again. The MetaQuest Pro is $1,500 plus tax. And guess what? It don't even have close to the features that the PSVR 2 is offering. Not even close. The MetaQuest 2 and the MetaQuest Pro are both LCD panels. LCD panels. Here the PSVR 2 is offering OLED HDR panels at a native 4K. Oh my God, this is... Y'all have to be crazy if y'all saying that $540 is not worth it. Cool breeze. Come on. Come on. I know I can't be the only one that sees the value in this technology. Like, think about it. The PS5 itself, whether you get the disc version of the PS5 or The digital, all digital PS5. You cannot tell me what you are getting in the PS5 is not worth 500 bucks. You can't tell me it's not worth 500 bucks, man. Like, come on, we know that the PS5 is worth more than 500 bucks because a lot of these dudes that make PCs be trying to build rigs that's equivalent to the PS5 and they can't do it. They can't do it without spending $4,000 or $5,000, if not more. And they definitely can't get that IO throughput. They can't. They definitely can't get that. I mean, come on now. Like, what are we doing here? What it is, you Xbox niggas. You Xbox niggas is miserable because Phil Spencer have mind fucked y'all for so long, for so many decades, that y'all don't even know a good thing when you see it. When you see good, you instantly hate on it. You instantly get mad because you have nothing. Phil Spencer just recently came out in this interview with these two chicks, and he came out and said, look, I realize I haven't gave the Xbox fans nothing. We realize we haven't given them anything in years. If he recognizes it, and if he comes out and says he knows he haven't given y'all nothing, why isn't you Xbox niggas saying the same thing? How are y'all going to override what he came out and said? He said out of his own mouth, I haven't gave y'all nothing. I have gave y'all no games for this entire year either. I gave y'all no games at launch. But I want you to wait. It's coming. He said, I want y'all to wait. It's coming, man. Oh, man. y'all know the story to that, right? Wait to E3. Wait to E3. He said, wait on it. It's coming. Phil Spencer said, wait on it, Xbox niggas. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. Get information. Wait, niggas. Y'all waited the whole generation and got nothing. We on next gen. Y'all still waiting. Y'all niggas still waiting. He made y'all wait the whole entire year. Y'all got one game. Y'all got one game last generation. Oh, man, which was Quantum Break back in 2015. Y'all got one game. Oh, man. This is why you Xbox niggas is so mad. This is why y'all niggas is so distraught. This is why y'all niggas got y'all panties constantly in a bunch. You can't dig them out your crotch. Oh, man. You niggas got on red bottoms, man. Y'all niggas is bottom the fuck out. Phil Spencer done bottled you niggas out, man. Oh, man. I hate to laugh, but the shit funny as fuck. It's sad as fuck, too. You know what I mean? The fact that you would actually champion a company that gives you nothing. Like, literally, y'all get nothing on the Xbox platform. And on top of that, all y'all do is shield and talk about their money. Y'all are shields for the company. They're not paying y'all nothing. They're not paying y'all bills. They're not putting food on y'all table. And y'all out here making all these videos for Xbox that ain't giving you nothing. Phil Spencer just came out a few days ago and said, he came out and said it live on that podcast with them two chicks and said, I've given y'all nothing. And I realize I've given y'all nothing, but I want y'all to keep waiting. Phil Spencer said, he wants y'all to keep waiting, Xbox niggas. He know what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna obey y'all commands, right? You Xbox niggas is going to obey your commands, right? Phil Spencer gave you a command, and that was wait on it. Wait on it, bitch niggas. Wait on it, hoe ass niggas. Wait on it, sucker duck ass niggas. Wait on it, you throwaway ass piece of trash ass niggas. Wait on it, you dumb motherfuckers. Wait on it, you stupid sleep dumb rat looking motherfuckers. Wait on it, crusty crouton lip having ass niggas. wait on it. Niggas looking like Booker T's left leg, nigga, wait on it. Nigga, wait on it. Phil Spencer said, wait on it. Oh, man. Oh, man. You niggas are sick. You niggas are sick. You niggas over there in the Xbox camp, you niggas are sick. How can you support a company that gives you nothing? Y'all talk about their money like y'all getting the piece of the pie. You niggas is getting nothing but disappointment after disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. It's a non-stop fucking loop. Y'all niggas in a fucking nightmarish loop of getting nothingness. And y'all constantly supporting shit that y'all don't want. Yo, Cool Breeze. You know I gotta tell this shit the way it is. You know what I mean? You know these niggas out here looking like Booker T's left leg. Oh man, like come on, man. Like you know these niggas out here looking crazy, dog. You know these niggas out here looking crazy, man. How can they support a brand that continues to give you nothing? Like how? Now we already know when the PS5 released, you know they had a strong lineup of launch games. Anybody that's saying that PS5 didn't have a strong lineup, come on now. Whether you play those games or not, they had the Demon Souls remake, looked like next gen. You know what I'm saying? Had the Miles Morales looking like next gen with all of them bells and whistles and features, your ray tracing 60 frames per second, all that crazy shit, right? I mean, had Sackboy, had all that shit. You know, they had the little kitty games and shit like the Bug Snacks and shit like that. But come on, y'all. Come on. And then they followed it up the next year with GT7 for Ben West. This motherfucker you looking at, you know what I'm saying? Ghost of Tsushima, like all this shit, man. And I'm talking about the director's cut. When they redid that shit for the director's cut, man, keep in mind this shit was all, Ghost of Tsushima was already looking crazy on the PS4 Pro. But when they gave it that fucking PS5 bump, that little upgrade, that shit took it to another level, dog. That shit took it to another level. Now, I just want to ask you Xbox niggas, man. Now, Cool Breeze, I know you're a gamer. I know you're a gamer, right? Like, that's no question, right? When it comes to games, like, we all got our preferred platforms. Yes, correctamundo, right? I mean, my preferred platform is PlayStation because they give me games, right? They give me high quality games, right? But as you being a gamer, and I want you to be honest with me, Cool Breeze. I want you to be honest with me. Could you sit around and after you've bought in the Series X or the S, could you actually just be sitting around seeing that you waited the entire last generation? Could you continue to take this man Phil Spencer to keep telling you to wait? To keep in mind, Starfield and Redfall was supposed to release this year. They canceled that bitch for this year. Now they don't even know when it come out. Now I heard some niggas say it's supposed to come out the first quarter of next year. They don't know, cause they ain't even came out and said when either one of those coming out next year, right? Would you sit around with your brand new $500 Series X and just take it? Y'all have it. Not you particularly, Cool Breeze. You know what I'm saying? Cause I know you're a gamer, but I'm talking about these Xbox niggas. Yo, run that question back. Whoa. Okay. All right. This is the question. You a gamer, right? If you went out and you spent your money for the Series X, right? And that was your preferred platform, right? That's the only console that you prefer to play on. Could you just continue to sit around and wait for games? Seeing that your last new IP was Quantum Break back in 2015, and for the whole entire generation, y'all got nothing? the Xbox One X released with no launch games, and then he doubled down with the Series X and S and did zero launch games for this $500 console, which is the next gen console? Could you really just sit around and just keep believing this dude, Phil Spencer and Microsoft, that they're gonna bring y'all great games? Like, how much waiting can niggas do? Thank you. Thank you, Cool Breeze. See, that's why I said I knew you was a gamer. I knew you was a gamer because in anybody's right mind, right? Because we know gaming is a hobby for some, but a lifestyle for others. I always say, gaming for me is a lifestyle. You know what I mean? When it first started, yeah, it was a hobby, but it turned into a lifestyle, right? So I expect games, especially when I have a preferred platform, right? It's just like this. If Sony was doing what Microsoft was doing, and Microsoft was doing what Sony was doing, PlayStation would not be my preferred platform. I would be on the Xbox. If they had all the great first-party studios, third-party studios, great indie developers and stuff like that, picking up great studios, man, with great artists and, great developers and stuff like that, I would be on the Series X. But that's not the case. Phil Spencer and Microsoft has showed us over and over and over that they are not willing to put out great games for their system. He's already came out and said last year when the COVID started, he already said, I don't care if you buy a Series X or S. I don't care. I just want you to subscribe to the Game Pass. I want you to play on your iPad, your phone, your wristwatch, whatever, wherever you can play games at. That's how we want you to play games. We don't care about the Series X and S. See, if my preferred platform was the Xbox, soon as I would have heard Phil Spencer said that, I would have been gone. I would have been gone, Cool Breeze. Straight up, I would have been gone. Because I would have been like, what am I here for? I just spent $500 for this console, and you telling me you don't care if I buy it or not? You would rather for me to just subscribe to Game Pass and the services that y'all offering? I would have been done. Like you said, I would have to cop me a PlayStation or a Nintendo by now. Like, that's real talk. That's real talk, Cool Breeze. Me too. That's what I would have did. Like, come on, man. My preferred one is the series that, but bro, PS5. So thank you. See, that's what I love about my gamers. That was worded. I couldn't have said it no better. And that's honesty. That's all. That's all gamers should be, as honest with themselves. That's all. All this crazy talk that a lot of these fanboys is doing, that's why I always separate Xbox fanboys from Xbox gamers. Because you're an Xbox gamer. That is your preferred platform. But you are a gamer and you realize they haven't given you what you want. You are the consumer. You're the one that supported your brand. And you know what great games were. I'm pretty sure you was around for the 360, so you know how great Xbox used to be. Xbox 360 was my shit. Xbox, man, I had 5 or 6 of the Xbox 360s that had the red rings of death. And I did not care. I kept going back, returning that shit to Best Buy, returning that shit back to Microsoft just to get another 360. You know why? Because they had all of the first party games, third party games, exclusive titles, and them bangers. They had nothing but them bangers on the 360. So I didn't even care about the red rings of death. I didn't even care because the 360, right, the 360 had all of the good shit. And keep in mind, I had a PS3. I had a PS3. But it wasn't getting the love like that 360 was. The 360 was getting all the love, man. Oh, man. All the love. Like, straight up. Because the Xbox was my preferred platform. But when I realized that Microsoft was going in a whole different way with these services and stuff, I had to jump off board, dog. I had to jump off board, dog. I had to. Because I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. I can't just sit around and keep having somebody say, wait to E3, wait to E3, wait till our this, wait till our that, wait till we have this little get together, wait till we, no, fuck all that. Microsoft has had plenty of time to bring y'all some AAA blockbuster bangers. They've had plenty time. I don't want to hear that COVID shit no more. Because here's the thing. Whether you like Nintendo games or not, whether they look like shit or not, right? Their fan base is getting the games that they want. Nintendo is giving their fan base exactly what they want. And they are buying their games. They're not depending on services. Nintendo is not depending on services. They live off their exclusives. You know what I'm saying? They live off their first party titles. You already know when the Zelda drop. It's going to outsell anything, right? If a new Mario drop, it's going to outsell anything. A new Mega Man drop, it's going to outsell anything. A new Metroid drop, it's going to outsell anything. Like, come on, man. Like I said, whether you agree to any of those games or not, the fact that Nintendo supports their platform and give their fan base the games that they want, just like PlayStation. And here's the thing, I don't have no hate for Xbox. I don't have zero hate for Xbox. I really wish Xbox would do what they used to do when it came to gaming and start caring about the gamers like you, Cool Breeze. You know what I'm saying? The real Xbox gamers. I know y'all want to see them blockbuster exclusive bangers. Fuck them buying all them studios. Fuck them buying all their studios. Right, that Mario. Oh, come on, man. That game make crazy numbers. That game make crazy numbers. Crazy. Any Mario Kart make crazy numbers. Imagine them redoing like a Mario Party. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole new version of Mario Party. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine them doing like some crazy, you know how they took the way God of War used to be, and then they made the God of War 2018, you know what I mean? Came at it from a different perspective. Imagine them doing some type of new type of Mario Party. You know that shit would sell like crazy too. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying as a gamer to another gamer. And I ain't talking about you fanboys, because you fanboys are the problem. Y'all got the biggest mouths. But when it comes to gaming, my heart goes out to the real gamers, like Cool Breeze and all these other Xbox gamers that I'm aware of, and we had this conversation. They like, man, I just want my platform to put out some bangers, man. Where's our AAA bangers, man? You know what I'm saying? They already fucking killed Halo, which was y'all number one mascot, what was y'all number one face to Xbox. Fucking 343 and these fanboys killed off Master Chief. That shit pissed me off because I love Master Chief, man. He's a staple in gaming. Exactly. Master Chief is a staple in gaming. It was the face of Xbox, but you have to understand Master Chief is huge in gaming, in general, just gaming in a whole. And the fact that they killed off Master Chief like that, man, like, it's disgusting to me that Microsoft would even do this. Like, all this fucking money, I don't care about how much money they have. I'm so tired of niggas saying Sony broke. Well, here's the thing. Y'all consider Sony broke. They sure is, I guess they so broke they just keep making bangers, right? They so broke they keep putting out crazy games. Keep in mind, God of War about to drop in a few more days and shit. You Xbox niggas ain't got shit to play. And I know y'all like, what the fuck? Where is our AAA banger? We need a banger. Y'all took away our Starfield and our Redfall. Y'all gave us fucking Scorn. I don't hear none of y'all Xbox niggas raving about Scorn. And I know as a gamer, the people that say they played Scorn, they were like, it's okay, we like the atmospheric vibe and stuff like, but it ain't a AAA banger. Like, come on, man. Xbox need to do some shit. Xbox need to get on their shit, man. That Santi and Nadala do, whatever the fuck his name is, the bald head looking funny looking motherfucker look like Dalzim and shit. I don't give a fuck. That nigga look like Dalzim. He talking about, well, if we competing, then let's compete. Bitch, buying up shit ain't competing. That's not competing buying up shit. Keep in mind, before Microsoft even acquired Bethesda, right? Before they even bought those acquisitions, Microsoft was already sitting on some studios. Correct? Correct the mundo. I don't know why people act like Microsoft started with the first studio, Bethesda. I love how these fanboys always leave out the fact that Microsoft already had studios way before they ever even acquired Bethesda. Right, right. They need to innovate. I totally agree with you, Cool Breeze. Microsoft needs to innovate. And Phil Spencer ain't getting the job done, man. He's not getting the job done. He just keep feeding y'all lies after lies, man. Even though a lot of people didn't like Don Matrix, the thing is Don Matrix at least brought y'all games. He brought y'all some good games. I fuck with Don Matrix. Even though he had slick shit to say, he did have y'all with some bangers out there, man. He did have some exclusive AAA blockbuster bangers coming out for the 360. Straight up. I know people don't like Don Matrix. It's cool, but he gave y'all games. He ain't nothing like Phil Spencer. He ain't nothing like Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer don't do nothing but cater to these Xbox fanboys' egos. Notice that these Xbox fanboys only talk about how much money Microsoft got. Nobody give a fuck. They're not giving y'all nothing. And they damn sure ain't giving y'all all that money or even a piece of, not even a nickel of what the fuck they earning. So why is these fanboys out here talking about Microsoft money and they revenue and how much money they supposedly make or is gonna or get or who they buy and who they acquire? What does that matter? You have a $500 console, which is a Series X, that don't have the fucking software. It does not have the software. The Series X is not living up to what it's supposed to be. This is a 12 teraflop beast. And I'm yet to see a game built from the ground up for the Series X that'll make me be like, oh shit, I need to go pick up me a Series X right now. Because this game, this application that they got coming out for the Series X looking crazy. That's what I'm waiting for. And I don't think it's going to ever happen. I really don't, man. Like, your faith can only stretch so far. You know what I'm saying? And after I see what they did, never understood why people be pocket. Well, I don't know, Cool Breeze. I don't know, dog. I don't know. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. I understand people, they like to pay attention to, a little bit of the business aspect. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So you can understand, that the brand that you're supporting, you like to kind of pay attention to, how they move. But when it comes to their money, like, that's not helping. Because all you doing is talking about all the trillions and trillions of dollars they got, but they ain't spending it on you. They not spending it on you. That's what be really getting under my skin is that these fanboys got the biggest mouths. And it's like the gamers like you, Cool Breeze, is not being heard. Cause I know y'all want great games. Like, come on, man, who don't want great games? I don't think you bought the Series X just to look at that motherfucker and just constantly keep playing Game Pass games. I know you want that fucking application that you like, oh shit. This is next gen. This is next gen. I know y'all waiting for that application. I hope Phil Spencer, because he's a big liar, just like Lion Ryan, Jim Ryan. You know what I'm saying? He be lying too on certain shit, but at least I can say Jim Ryan be lying his ass off. But he been bringing them games though. Like he said, I'm gonna let the games do the talking. You know what I mean? And he just let the games do the talking. See, that's the thing. Phil Spencer talk too much. This nigga want to talk on every podcast and shit, nigga. This nigga want to dance all up in the videos and shit. You know what I mean? Nigga want to be moving and spinning and shit, doing the moonwalk in the videos and shit. Come to Microsoft. No, fuck that, nigga. Microsoft ain't offering shit right now. Like, they literally screwing y'all, man. They literally screwing y'all with no Vaseline. And it fucking sucks to see. Because I want to see Microsoft get back on their shit, man, when it comes to bringing out these bangers, man. Like, on some real shit, man. Like, this shit is crazy, dog. This shit is crazy. I never thought I would ever see a console like the Xbox One X released with no games. 6 teraflops. I wanted a reason to buy that motherfucker too. But they never even made one game built for that motherfucker from the ground up. Came around, he doubled down and did the same thing with the Series X and S, man. Like, this shit is crazy. Now he come out in this interview talking about, I realize I haven't gave the fan base anything. I realize I haven't gave them anything and I haven't gave them nothing for 2022. But it's coming, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna need y'all to wait. What the fuck y'all waited the whole last generation? Y'all got one fucking new IP last generation. While Sony was cranking out new IPs after new IPs after new IPs, and then this motherfucking generation come up with the PS5 and the Series X, and they still doing the same shit, cranking out new IPs, AAA bangers, all these crazy. Now I ain't gonna lie, Sony is going crazy with these fucking remakes and remasters and shit. I made a video about that. Go check out my old video about remaking the remaster the remakes and shit. Like, I had to make a video because I got sick of that shit. But there are some games, you know what I mean, that are more than 20 years old. You know what I mean? It was good to see a remake on them. You know, like that Resident Evil 4 or the Resident Evil 2 and 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, them old ass games, they need to be remade. You know what I mean? Up and bring them up to current date, you know? But fucking remaking the Last of Us, the first Last of Us, that didn't make no damn sense to me. I didn't buy it. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. I'm a patient type, so let's see. I hope so too, cool. I really hope so too, dog. For your sake, I really hope so too, man. Right, the new exactly. That's why I didn't buy it. That's exactly why I didn't buy it. Cause I'm like, I've played the game on the PS3, played it on the PS4, played it on the PS4 Pro. I didn't give a fuck about it on the 5 because there was nothing different. It just looked it better. It already looked it good. You know what I mean? Like, after they put it on the PS4 Pro and it was native 4K, 60 frames per second, like, I was good. Like, I was good. It all had all the enhancements and shit. I mean, I know it got enhanced a little bit more, but damn. You know, Sony killing me with all these fucking remakes. Now they want to remake Horizon Zero. It's like, damn, the game is like 5, 6 years old. Like, damn. Like, that's not long enough to deserve a fucking remake. Like, come on, man. Like, come on. But, you know, like the old Resident Evils and shit like that, I get that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of other titles that they could remake. You know what I mean? That from more than a couple decades ago, that would be dope ass shit. You know what I mean? But doing these recent remakes, that makes no sense. But back to what I was saying, Cool Breeze. Hey, look. I understand that you're patient. And I really hope, for your sake, Cool Breeze, man, that Phil Spencer ain't just dangling the carrot in front of y'all again, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he did last generation. I hope that 2023 be y'all year. I really do, because I want a reason to buy the Series X. I really do. It's been a long time since I've had me an Xbox, man. But you can see why I had to get off that fucking train, man. Like, I had to get off the fucking Xbox train because I literally realized they wasn't giving me anything. When I had the Xbox One, I'm like, with that whole Connect shit and then the TV shit, like, I was like, oh man, I can't do this. I can't do this. Uh, but look, on that note, for all the motherfuckers out there, and I know it's them Xbox fanboys that's talking all that grade A shit, right? These Xbox niggas, because they ain't got shit to do. That's why I said these Xbox fanboys and gamers are nothing alike. I do not consider you as a fanboy, Cool Breeze. I know you probably talk your shit like we all do, but I'm talking about that nonsense shit. You know what I mean? Like, just the way you answered my question lets me know that you are a gamer, true to the heart. You know what I'm saying? When you like, look, sticking around, I gotta get me a 5 or a Nintendo. I can't just be, you know what I'm saying? I just can't just be not playing nothing, not getting anything. Oh, no doubt, Cool Breeze. Hey, that's what I'm here for, dog. Hey, like I said, I've been here forever, dog. You know what I mean? Don't pay attention to the numbers. Niggas know me. I trust me, nigga. I've been shadow banned plenty of times. My subscriber numbers don't match the people that actually I connect to. So don't worry about all that. That shit got crazy when early this year and shit when a lot of people's shit was getting hacked. A lot of people lost their channel. A lot of people was able to recover. I even heard the Dreamcast dude, the Dreamcast guy, his shit got hacked. He lost some of his shit, but he got a lot of his shit back. A lot of people, I think that happened to RGT85 too. You know what I mean? Like he got hacked and shit. He got some of his shit back. I think he lost one of his channels though, but he kept his main channel. Same thing with me. I had all my subscribers and shit. That shit happened. YouTube, the people at YouTube tried to help me get back my shit. I lost all my videos, all my subscribers. So at least I kept my channel and my brand. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, this is a thank you to you. You know what I'm saying? To you coming out showing love. You know what I mean? Whenever you want to stop through, Cool Breeze, you know, you can always stop through. Ask me any questions. We can chop it up. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to talk about. It's the reason why I created my page, man. Freedom of speech. Because you go to a lot of other people's pages and they don't let you speak your mind. Here on my channel, you can say whatever you want to say, even if you're having a bad day, and you be like, "Fuck you, ACO, you make me sick, you little bitch." We can have a bitch content, a bitch conversation. I don't give a fuck. Say what you need to say. Get that shit off your chest. But just know it's all love here, man. You know what I mean? And don't feel like you can't say whatever you need to say on my channel, man. That's what I made my channel solely for. As gamers, I'm so tired of everybody being censored. It's so sensitive and like delicate little flowers and shit. And feel like, I have to watch what I say. Oh my god, I need to walk on eggshells. I can't say anything. No. When you come here, say whatever the fuck you wanna say. Remember that. Remember that. Whenever you come here, say whatever the fuck. Get that shit off your chest, my nigga. Don't hold that shit in. That's not healthy. Oh, it's all good. Hey, Cool Breeze, if you ever want to spaz, come right to this channel. I do not care, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I got thick skin, so I don't care if you spaz, dog. I don't take this shit to heart. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you going off on me, you having a bad motherfucking day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk my shit with you, but just like I said, just know it's all love, man. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't feel like you got nowhere else to go on this motherfucking YouTube ship, just know you can always come to your boy H7 and chop it up, man. Because I'm laid back all the time. Yeah, I like roasting niggas and roasting other people's channel and shit like that. I do what I do, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like I'm always on chill. I got nothing but love for the gamers out here, man. But I gotta keep my foot on these motherfucking fanboys' necks. And when I say fanboys, I'm talking about PlayStation fanboys, Nintendo fanboys, PC fanboys, Xbox fanboys. I keep my foot on their motherfucking neck. That's what I do, man. That's what I motherfucking do, dog. You know what I mean? So, thank you for stopping through. I just wanted to give y'all a food for thought for the night, man. Thank you for rocking out with your boy, man. But with that PSVR 2, I'm very interested in it, man. I gotta cop it. I gotta cop it, man. This is the ultimate PSVR that I've been wanting since the first one. And everything that is offering, the Meta Quest 2 ain't offering this shit. And like I said, you plugging it into the PS5, it's taking advantage as far as when it comes to the capabilities and performance of the PS5 as far as the CPU and the GPU and the SSD. You know what I mean? So yeah, the PSVR 2, if you got a 4 terabyte in your shit, it's taking advantage of that IO throughput. You know what I mean? But here, like I said, the Meta Quest Pro is $1,500 and it don't even offer OLED screens. This motherfucker, the PSVR 2 is offering HDR OLED screens at 4K per. Oh my god, it's insane, bro. This shit is insane, dog. But on that note, have a good night, Cool Breeze, man. Everybody else, I know y'all gonna stop through later. Y'all always do what y'all do because a lot of people get my notifications a little bit later and shit. Like I said, my shit's shadow banned, you know what I mean? But definitely, Cool Breeze. I'll always catch you on the next, homie. Stay chill, stay laid back, enjoy your night, man. I hope I gave you a little food for thought, man. I hope I made you smile and cracked a couple jokes and shit and talk your shit while you eat your shit. You know what I mean? Do what you do, man. Have a good night. Your boy ACO7, man. I'm out of this piece, and you already know how I always end this shit, man. Exclusives, exclusives, exclusives. Yeah. Peace, 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 peace. Same shit, different day, my nigga. Same shit, different day.